Hey everybody, welcome back. So, it's my day off. It's Saturday. I worked all week. I'm not going to the gym. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. And since it's close to Easter, that is Cadbury cream eggs and Cadbury caramel eggs. If you don't have these where you're at, I mean, you really need to figure out a way to get them. These are probably worth waiting a year for as far as holiday treats goes. Especially the cream eggs, my personal favorite. So, oh man, these are so good. But anyway, we're here to talk about action figures. Today we're going to talk about Cad Bane. And you were probably excited when this figure first came out like I was. The original Cad Bane. Because he's such a cool character. And when we got the action figure, I think a lot of us were pleased, but at the same time a little disappointed because the figure, it's not all that good. He's not very articulated. Sorry, his legs don't bend, and he's kind of stiff. He doesn't stand very well. I mean, he's cool looking, and he certainly looks like the character on the show, but they could have done a little bit better. So fortunately, we have a new Cad Bane. And I think this is going to be the improvement that we all want. So I'm going to open this figure up. And I'm going to review it. And I also have devised a new rating system. So hold on a second. I'll show it to you. I'm going to start rating figures by moto nodes. You might remember them as the Cantina band. So if a figure's good, it'll get 5 moto nodes. So we're gonna see if Cad Bane, can pull that off. And I think this is gonna be pretty explanatory. As the figure declines, it's gonna lose a moto node. If the figure is really good, then it might get the coveted 6 out of 5 moto nodes. So, but that's going to have to be a really good figure. Anyway, let's see how many moto nodes Cad Bane is going to get. Okay. Alright, let's start with the packaging. Alrighty, I'm just going to kind of pan around. A great picture. Hold on, I've got a cat once in. Hold on a second. Come in, Friday. Okay. Hey, Friday. Okay, back to the review. Now, alright, where were we at? We were talking about packaging. The picture of Cad Bane here is pretty good. The package itself I really like. I like how he's posed in there. You can already see that there's going to be some differences. It looks like the hat is considerably bigger than the Cad Bane we had. And the figure itself just looks bigger. Maybe he's going to be more in scale with the other figures. I got a cat who's really close by. Okay, now let's look at the back. Okay, a good scene from the episode where Cad Bane sneaks into the Jedi library. And a picture of the figure here. And there's a brief bio which I'll read. Cad Bane and Toto 360 sneak inside the Jedi Temple. Bane has a well-deserved reputation as a ruthless bounty hunter. He is hired by Darth Sidious to steal a Jedi holocron. He and his techno-service droid gain access to the building and break into the well-guarded holocron library. Okay, so, in addition to the Cad Bane, you're also going to get this droid, which is pretty cool. Alright, without further ado, let's open the figure up. And I gotta tell you, I've been pretty excited about this one. Okay. This figure seems to come with a lot of accessories, which is always a good thing. Alright. Of course, it comes with this cool poster that we've been getting, which I like. Your online access. His game card. Yet another dice. A stand. He has a satchel, man purse, whatever they're called. Whoa, let's carefully remove the droid. I think he might be banded in, or yes, he is. Okay. Ah, alright. And as well as Cad Bane is. Okay. Wow. I'm telling you, these figures are just getting better and better. This is awesome. I hope you have this figure because this is really a good action figure. Okay. Let's do a quick comparison. Okay. Compared to the first Cad Bane we got, he is... he's considerably bigger. His hat's bigger. I mean, he just is bigger in general. This looks like mini Cad Bane on the left. Like the mini-me version of him. I mean, even his blasters are bigger. And better looking. They're sleeker, more streamlined. He does not come with the cool rifle, lever-action rifle that Cad Bane comes with. The old Western looking thing. But that's okay. You can... Of course, if you have the original Cad Bane, you can just take this rifle and put it with him. So, his hat doesn't have that slot in it like the original one did. But it fits very nicely on his head. He does have the two blasters, which have working holsters. And they fit nice and snug in there. It looks pretty true to the show. Let's go ahead and put his satchel on. Let's see. I'm probably doing this wrong. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Wow, this is a good figure. Okay, let's go over articulation. A ball jointed neck, very good ball joint. He moves very smoothly. Ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows. He doesn't have the same sort of intricate tubing as the last figure does have. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus, but still the articulation is good. Swivel wrists. Swivel torso. His jacket is a little bit more detailed than the last one, whereas in the last one it was molded to his body. Plus he has a cloth goods on his long coat. The tails of the long coat are soft goods, whereas on the last one it wasn't. And he had the satchel in the last one, but it was molded to his body, which is something I never really noticed. Okay. Swivel hips. He sits nicely. Ball hinge knees, which is something that we've all been wanting. Movement in his knees, because you want to get him in a good pose. You know, even you can actually, if you have the original Cad Bane, you know, give him the rifle. Get him in a good sniper pose. Which you can now, with the right knees. Okay, just a good figure. Let's take a look at the droid. Looks just like it did from the show. It has his little insignia right here on his head. Let me get that elastic off. Articulation wise, he has a ball jointed head, which has great movement. Other than that, he's just gonna stand. But I mean, I think if they did articulate it, there would be a risk that it would break really easily. So I have no complaints about this. All in all, okay, let's rate this figure. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4 out of 5 moto nodes. So let's give him 4 out of 5. Why 4 out of 5 instead of 5? I just think that I'm gonna reserve the 5s for extremely good figures, and I hope that today I'll be able to get one of those. And I think I want to make a separate review just to explain my ratings. Just to give you an idea of what I do consider to be a 2 out of 5 or a 6 out of 5. Anyway, Cad Bane, 4 out of 5 moto nodes. Pick it up if you can. I hope you enjoyed this review. Bye.